Hi, my friends. It's been a little bit since I made a video, so I thought I would say hi today. Tomorrow is my third round of chemotherapy, so we're halfway done. Not looking forward to it. I get a tummy ache just thinking about how it feels, so yeah, that's not my favorite. But I've had some questions about what's the difference between chemotherapy and radiation, so I thought I would maybe talk a little bit about that. So the chemotherapy kills, like I've said in the past, all the fast growing cells in your body, all the fast dividing cells. So that's why you lose your hair. Your stomach hurts so much because your digestive system is constantly dividing, and it kills not just the bad but the good also. I'm doing it because perhaps before I even found the cancer, a cell could have spread and gone somewhere else in my body, because the last test showed that my cancer was triple negative, which means it's not fed by estrogen or progesterone or things like that, so they're not exactly sure what feeds it. So it could have metastasized or spread prior to me finding it. And because I found it in September, and it was all the way till February before we had that test back and figured everything out, we needed to get started on it right away. So that's why I'm doing chemotherapy, so that in case it might have spread before I even found it, we can kill those cells. And I don't have to go through life going, oh, is that cancer? Oh, is that cancer? Okay, so that's why I'm going through this hard stuff right now, to help my peace of mind that there wasn't any cancer that spread. Because a lot of times people that die or have a really hard time with cancer, it's not from the initial cancer that they find, it's from where it might have spread and gone somewhere else. So that is why you do chemotherapy. A lot of people will have many more regimens of chemotherapy than I'm having, because maybe their tumor is large and the chemotherapy will shrink the tumor so that they can then have surgery to remove the tumor and then go on to radiation or other treatments. So in my particular case, I found it, I got it out, they didn't know it was cancer, then yes, it is cancer, had a couple more surgeries, now doing chemotherapy. My last round of chemotherapy, on my estimation, will be around April 12th. My sister's going to come and help me out that week, just her and the baby. My sister and her family were just here on my good week, and my nieces and nephews and brother-in-law, and we had a wonderful, wonderful time. My sweet parents are sending, my dad and my wonderful stepmom are sending flowers every chemo week, and lots of people are bringing flowers and all kinds of wonderful things. So that is very good for my spirits, so thank you. Radiation. I should be starting radiation treatment 5 to 6 weeks after my last chemotherapy. Radiation is a more localized treatment to the area of where the cancer was. It's like a x-ray or a burn to that area. It's a regimen of going to the hospital every single day and getting burned. You lay in a machine and it's like an x-ray, gives high doses of radiation to this area where I found the cancer. It gives me a 95% chance that the cancer will not come back in that place. Okay, my initial thought told me that they would do 30 treatments, so 5 days a week for 6 weeks. When meeting with my radiologist prior to chemotherapy, we discussed doing a higher dose of radiation and taking my treatments down to 16 treatments versus 30. So going to the hospital only 16 times. So it's like, say my appointment's at 11:30. I will go there every day at 11:15, get in a gown, get zapped for 15-20 minutes, get redressed, and go home. But it's every single day, Monday through Friday, for that amount of time period. So that is the next step. So that's what's the difference. Chemotherapy makes you really sick because it's killing those digestive things in your stomach. It has all the side effects because it's killing all the fast dividing cells in your body. The Radiation is said to make you very tired. Feels like there's a burn from the inside. You might actually get some chemical burns that are visible that you might need some medication for because they're zapping that area over and over and over. So towards the end, maybe regiment number 14, 15, 16 might be more difficult than the first few ones. So that is the difference between chemotherapy and radiation. Some cancer patients just have one or the other. Depends on their kind of cancer. There's so many different kinds of cancer, so many different treatments. So yeah, I took the lovely steroid this morning and I get to take it again tonight. Oh, not fun. But yeah, and so with my hair loss, I haven't shaved my underarms since the beginning. I don't shave my legs. I still have my eyebrows and my eyelashes, which I'm very thankful for. Do you want to see them closer? I feel like there might be thinning. And if I go, I haven't plucked because I'm just letting them do their thing. But if I do pluck one, it's not like it hurts. It just comes out. So I think people that have longer doses of chemotherapy and different kinds of chemotherapy, they lose their eyebrows and eyelashes closer to the end. I'm only having to do 4, so I'm hoping that they'll stay. But I have some in my Amazon inbox, eyelashes, fake eyelashes to order if they go. So lots of good things, blessings that you can count to counteract all the bad stuff. Chemo brain. So far, my chemo brain is that I just can't process things quickly. It's like I can't think of names. I can't think of what I want to say. I don't feel like I'm out of control or I don't know what's going on. For me, so far, it's just, it takes me a while to process. Sometimes I can't even think of Perry the platypus's name. I didn't remember Perry's name. I just remember he was a platypus. Could not think of his name. So that's my chemo brain so far. So that's what's there. So, same things. I'm taking a Prilosec every morning for the heartburn, taking a Lysine every night for the mouth sores. That got better. I had a canker on the roof of my mouth and one on my lip this time. Got a yeast infection again, so I have called that prescription in case that comes again. A little bit of a rash, but I have a cream for that, and I take Benadryl if I get that. I have my antibiotic on hand if I get a fever over 100.4. I've been putting some coconut oil on my head as well as using some doTERRA essential oils. So I think it's gotten easier. Definitely the second and third week are easier. The week of chemotherapy is still really hard. So I'll have 4 or 5 days of feeling really bad and not doing much. But after that, I can do a little bit. Get up, get ready, get out for a little bit, come home, need a nap. So anyway, I know this is a very long video, but I just wanted to update you because I haven't talked to you in a little bit, and I wanted to say hi. That's what's going on. Tomorrow's treatment number 3, halfway done. 1 more after that, and we'll go from there. Okay, thanks guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.